How to track your blog and gain insightful analytics. If you want to find out how much traffic you're actually getting to your blog, you need to track it. And to track it, you can use a special plugin which records the details of your visitors. To do so, log into WordPress and then go to Add New under Plugins. In the search box, search for WhatsUp and then click Search Plugins. As it shows in the description, WhatsUp is a WordPress plugin to track your visitors in real time. It has a very readable and fancy admin console to keep track of your visitors that gives you a detailed view into almost everything your visitors are doing on your site. I'm going to install it. Click OK here. And activate the plugin. As you'll see on the left side, here's the new plugin. It's called WhatsUp. You won't gain any details straight away because you need to wait for the system to collect the information. Once it does, you can simply click on this Visitor Details. And then you can sort it by details for the last 24 hours, last 1 hour, 6 hours, 7 days, 2 weeks, 1 month, and so on. And as you can see, there's been one visit, which was me as an admin. On the right, you can also filter the items by everything, spider, no spider, spam, no spam, and so on. To get a more accurate report, I would choose no spam and no spider. And this will give you a true measure of how many visitors you're actually getting. So that's the WhatsUp plugin, which will help you track your visitors. What to blog about. Blogging might not come easy if you run out of content or things to say. This video will guide you on the types of content that can be posted on your blog. The first type of content is a top list. You can compile a list of 5, 7, 10 or more things that are related to your niche. So if you're in the music niche, you could write about the top 10 songs of November. If you're in the weight loss niche, you could write about the top 7 ways to lose weight, and so on. The next type of content is a how-to or tutorial. This essentially is a guide on how to do something. An example would be how to lose 10 pounds in 7 days. The next type of content is resources. You could write a list of resources that are related to your niche. So let's say you're in the productivity niche. You could write a list of productivity tools, which will help people get things done. The next type of content is promotional. You could directly promote your own product, service, or other people's products in your blog post. Bear in mind though, a blog is really to establish relationships and build your credibility. A safer way is to soft sell, where you don't directly promote it, but instead talk about the product, which is the next type of content, a review. You could review pretty much any product or service related to your niche. You could critique a product and give feedback about a product, so those who read your review can see your recommendations. Next is news. It doesn't matter which niche you're in, there's always going to be news. So you can really act as a reporter and post news. Next, case studies. You could write a case study about someone who's had success using a product or service, such as someone who started with nothing and is making millions online. This could be a good case study since people are curious to know how it all started. Next is frequently asked questions. You could take the questions from your readers or subscribers and then post the answers on your blog. This is a great way to produce content. Next, you could survey your readers and subscribers on your blog. This method is quite simple. You just ask various questions and they will answer it in the comments section, giving you what to blog about. Blogging might not come easy if you run out of content or things to say. This video will guide you on the types of content that can be posted on your blog. The first type of content is a top list. You can compile a list of 5, 7, 10 or more things that are related to your niche. So if you're in the music niche, you could write about the top 10 songs of November. If you're in the weight loss niche, you could write about the top 7 ways to lose weight, and so on. The next type of content is a how-to or tutorial. This essentially is a guide on how to do something. An example would be how to lose 10 pounds in 7 days. The next type of content is resources. You could write a list of resources that are related to your niche. So let's say you're in the productivity niche. You could write a list of productivity tools, which will help people get things done. The next type of content is promotional. You could directly promote your own product, service, or other people's products in your blog post. Bear in mind though, a blog is really to establish relationships and build your credibility. A safer way is to soft sell, where you don't directly promote it, but instead talk about the product, which is the next type of content, a review. You could review pretty much any product or service related to your niche. You could critique a product and give feedback about a product, so those who read your review can see your recommendations. Next is news. It doesn't matter which niche you're in, there's always going to be news. So you can really act as a reporter and post news. Next, case studies. You could write a case study about someone who's had success using a product or service, such as someone who started with nothing and is making millions online. This could be a good case study since people are curious to know how it all started. Next is frequently asked questions. You could take the questions from your readers or subscribers and then post the answers on your blog. This is a great way to produce content. Next, you could survey your readers and subscribers on your blog. This method is quite simple. You just ask various questions and they will answer it in the comments section, giving you how to install and configure the all-in-one SEO pack. First things first, make sure you're logged into your WordPress dashboard. Next, go to the plugin section and then click on Add New. In the search box, search for all-in-one SEO and then search plugins. You need to find all-in-one SEO pack. This is the one to install. So I'm going to click Install now. Click OK. And it should install. Now I click Activate Plugin. And now the plugin is activated. Now you're going to get this message here, which says all-in-one SEO pack must be configured. So I'm going to click Go to the admin page, this link here. This is where you configure the all-in-one SEO pack. Scrolling down, you've got plugin status. Make sure you enable it first. So once I've enabled it, the next thing I want to do is fill in these fields here: home title, home description, and home keywords. Just for your information, I did a search on Google for golf tips, which is what I'm targeting. And I want to explain what each of these fields are. As you can see, the home title is what you see here: golf tips, the most in-depth guide to instructions and then you've got the home description, which is the description here. The keywords aren't displayed here, but it's what you're targeting and it's what search engines crawl and will find. So it's a good idea to place your target keywords here. So let's start. For this blog, my blog's called Golf Tips. So I'm going to put in the home title, Golf Tips. It's a good idea to make sure that your keywords are also included in the title. Because I'm targeting golf tips, and my blog is called Golf Tips, it's already in there. But if, in your case, your blog is called something else and not including your keywords, then you simply add it together with your title. In the home description, as I mentioned, is basically what you see here. So again, you want to include your keyword here together with your description. How to format a blog post. To format a blog post, simply go to your post section and selecting your blog post that you want to edit. The first thing you want to make sure you do is click on the visual editor, which will give you these options here. The first thing I want to do is make the first line of text bold. So I would highlight what I want and then clicking on bold. And as you can see, it's now emphasized using bolding. If I want to make a word italic, I can just select it and click italic. There's also more options if you click on this tool here, show hide kitchen sink. So if I want to underline a word or phrase, I can just highlight it, click on underline, and you can see the underline. If I want to change the color of some text, I will just highlight it and choose my color. If I want to make a list, I will just highlight the text I want and then either click unordered list or ordered list. An ordered list will give it numbers. Once you're done, you simply click update. If I click on view post, I can see the changes take effect, like so. So those are the basics of formatting a blog post. How to create and use custom menus. Custom menus gives you the ability to create your own menus based on whatever pages and links you want in your actual menu. If we take a look at this example blog, you can see at the top here, this is the menu. We can customize it using the WordPress custom menus. In your WordPress dashboard, under Appearance, you can see an option called Menus. Click on Menus. And this is the interface that you see To create a new menu, let's begin by entering a menu name. I'll call mine Main Menu, and then click Create Menu. The next part is to select menu items such as pages, categories, and links. On the left side here, you'll see custom links, pages, and categories that you can add to your menu. Let's first add pages. I'm going to select the Contact Us page and also the About page, and then click Add to Menu. And as you can see, it's now in the main menu. I can save the menu now. The next thing you want to do now is make sure that your primary navigation is now using your new custom menu. And then click Save. If I go back to my blog, you can see now the new menu. If I want to arrange it in a different way, I can do so by simply dragging the items accordingly. If I want the About link to be before the Contact Us link, then I simply drag it on top and then save the menu. Now if I refresh, you can see now it's changed over. I can also add direct links. Let's put in an example here. So on the custom links, this is where I entered my URL, then entering a label. This is going to be called Google, and then add to the menu. And as you can see, it's now here. I'm going to save the menu. How to use widgets. WordPress has a tool called widgets. Widgets are an easy way to lay out your blog the way you want. So let me show you an example. What you see on the right here is controlled by the widgets tool. So I can remove any of these sections if I'd like. To find the widget section, go to Appearance, and you'll see a section called Widgets. So on your right, you'll see the primary widget area. Now this section here depends entirely on your WordPress theme. Some themes will have less widget areas, and some will have more. With this default WordPress theme, I've got 6 areas which I can customize. The primary widget area is basically the area on the right that you see here. So let's say I want to remove the search box, which is located here. All I need to do is drag this out of the primary widget area, and you can see now it's disappeared. Now if I refresh, you see that the search box has disappeared. Let's say for instance I want to add the links widget. All I need to do is drag it and place it wherever I want. Now you're not limited to just placing it at the bottom. You can place it anywhere you want. Let's say at the top. It automatically saves for you, so there's no need to click any save buttons. If I click refresh, you can see the links now. You can also customize the title of each widget. So recent posts is currently called recent post. If I simply want to call it post, I type in post and save. Now when I click refresh, you can see now that it changed to posts. So you can easily play around and customize your blog using widgets. How to access your WordPress blog as an administrator. To control and customize your WordPress blog, you need to enter the control panel, which is located at yourdomainname.com/WP admin. Or if you installed your blog in a directory, you simply add your directory, such as blog/WP-admin. But in this case, I installed it directly in the domain name. So now I need to log in, and I'm now in the WordPress dashboard where I can start customizing and adding new blog posts. How to access your WordPress blog as an administrator. To control and customize your WordPress blog, you need to enter the control panel, which is located at yourdomainname.com/WP admin. Or if you installed your blog in a directory, you simply add your directory, such as blog/WP-admin. But in this case, I installed it directly in the domain name. So now I need to log in, and I'm now in the WordPress dashboard where I can start customizing and adding new blog posts. How to create and manage categories. Categories are a way to organize your blog posts into different sections and different topics. To create new categories, simply log into your WordPress blog and go to the post section, and you'll see a section called categories. In this example, I'm using the golf tips niche. So some example categories I could use are golf videos, golf articles, golf how-tos, how to improve your golf swing, and more. So let's put in golf videos. So I'm going to put golf videos as one of the categories for this blog. So any new blog posts I put related to golf videos would go under golf videos category. I can leave out the slug. It will automatically create a slug for me, which will be a URL friendly version of the name. This helps with optimizing your pages and posts for search engines. For parent, I can leave it to none since this will be a main category, and I can simply click add new category. Now, if I want to add a subcategory under golf videos, I can simply enter it in. So I'm going to use golf swing as a subcategory of golf videos and choose golf videos as a parent. So if I have any golf videos related to golf swing, they will fall under that, and I add new category. So now you can see that there's a dash, meaning that it's a subcategory of golf videos. How to configure Akismet to prevent comment spam. When you log into your blog, where you need to go is to the plugin section and then go to the installed plugins. By default, WordPress already has the Akismet plugin installed. All you need to do is activate it. So click activate. And what you need to do next is to enter your Akismet API key. Now to get an Akismet API key, simply click on this link here and you'll be taken to the Akismet website. Follow the registration process and you'll be given a unique key. You'll then need to enter your key into this empty field here. You can then check whether you want to auto-delete spam submitted on posts more than a month old. And you can also show the number of comments you've approved beside each comment author. And then simply update options. Your blog should now be protected from comment spam, and you're all done. How to change the theme of your WordPress blog. Changing the theme of your WordPress blog is the easiest and fastest way to give your WordPress blog a new look and feel. To do so, log into your WordPress blog, go to the Appearance section, and then to the Themes. Go to the Install Themes section, and now you can search for themes according to keyword, author, or tag. For this example, I'm just going to go to Featured section, and I can look around to see which theme I like. You can easily preview each theme by clicking on Preview. And this is just an example of how your blog would look like. So let's say I'm happy with this theme here. I can simply click Install. And then click Install Now. And now it's successfully installed. I can activate this theme or I can preview it. Let's activate it. Most themes have its own options, such as this one here. This is a way to customize the look and feel. If I refresh my blog, you can see the changes take effect. To change your theme, you can go back to your themes section and activate any other installed themes. So let's say I want to revert back to the 2010 theme. I simply click Activate under the 2010 theme. And now it's activated. When I enter my blog, you'll see the changes take effect. So that's how to quickly and easily change a theme of your WordPress blog. How to back up your blog. To back up your blog, you need to install a special plugin. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you're logged into your WordPress dashboard. Next, go to Add New. In the search field, type in WP DB Manager and search plugins. There are of course other plugins you can select, but WP DB Manager is one of the well-known ones. So in this list, it's called WP DB Manager, and then click Install Now. Click OK. And now it's installed. Simply activate the plugin. And now it's activated. On the left side, you'll see a new settings area here called Database. To back up your database, simply go to Backup DB. And you can see down the bottom here, a button called Backup. So to back up your database, simply click Backup. and you can see that your database has been backed up successfully. There are other options here which you can use, such as manage backups, optimize your database, repair your database, empty drop tables, but you won't need to touch any of these settings. In Manage Backup Database, you'll see a list of backups that you've made. You can always restore and delete your backups. And there's an option to email the database to your email address. So that's how to back up your blog. How to add a contact form. With any site, you want your customers or readers to be able to contact you. And as you can see, this blog example has no Contact Us form. So to add one, we need to install a plugin. The first thing you want to do is log into your WordPress blog. Inside, go to Plugins and go to Add New. And what you want to search for is Fast Secure Contact Form. This is the particular plugin you need to add a contact form. There are other plugins you can use, but this one's very simple and easy to install. So once you've searched, you'll find a Fast Secure Contact Form. Simply install now. Press OK. And now you can activate the plugin. You can see now a Fast Secure Contact Form is in the installed plugins. What we need to do next is go to FS Contact Form Options. Here are the options. You can customize the form using these fields here. The most important is the email address. So when someone submits their query using your contact form, this is the email address that it'll send to. So make sure this email address is correct. There are other options here you can customize. Just take a look at them and see what you like. Once you've finished customizing, make sure you save it. And then the next thing is to copy this shortcode here. As you can see, SI contact form equals 1. I'm just going to copy that. And what we need to do next is go to Pages. We need to create a new page called Contact Us. So I'm going to call this Contact Us. And the next thing you want to do in this field here, make sure you've selected HTML view instead of visual so you can insert the code. Next we can just publish. We can now view the page. And as you can see, the Contact Us is now featured on our navigation bar here. And this is the Contact Us page. And that's all there is to it. How to add and edit links. If you take a look at this example, you'll see the blog role. These are the default WordPress links. Now to change all these links or delete them, simply go to your WordPress dashboard, go to the links section, and let's go to all links. We don't need any of these links. We want to feature our own links. So what I would do is select all, and let's delete all of them. The first thing I want to do is go to link categories. I don't want to call my category blog role. As you can see, blog role. I want to call it resources. So what I would do is add a new category called resources. Now I add new link category, and now you can see it here. Now I would add a new link and call this link Top Golf Resources, and then enter a web address. The description is not necessary, and then select the category you want it to be placed in. I just created resources. I'm going to click resources. Now you can add the target. Blank will open in a new tab, top will open in the current window or tab with no frames, and none will open it in the same window. I would recommend you open it in the new window. We don't need any of these options, so we're just going to scroll back on top and click Add Link. So now it says link added. If I refresh my blog, you'll see the link section here, and here's my link, Top Golf Resources. That's a clickable link, which goes to the website I specified when I added a new link. If you don't see the link section on your blog, that means that you haven't activated the links. To do so, go to Appearance, go to Widgets, and make sure that the links widget is added in one of these widget areas. If you don't see it, then you'll see available widgets on the left side here, and then you simply drag it to the area you'd like. How to customize your WordPress dashboard. When you first log in, you'll see your dashboard. Now this is the main area and default page when you first log in. To customize and control what you see in your dashboard, simply look at the top right hand corner for screen options. You can select and deselect the options you'd like. So if I'd like a more cleaner look and less options, then I would only select the necessary and required options here. So I don't want the quick press, so I would deselect quick press. I don't want the recent drafts. I don't want news from the WordPress blog. I don't want other WordPress news. I can also choose a number of columns, 1, 2, 3, or 4. If I select 1, you can see that it spreads out to just one column. I'll switch it back to 2 for this example. I can also drag the windows and boxes. So now I've customized my dashboard.